Hi everyone, and welcome to another Totem video on the Feed the Beast server. Today we're going to be messing around with some stuffage, mostly the force field projector modular force field system shenanigans, which I want to get installed in my house because there's a lot of people joining, and these portals, well, I don't have my portal anymore, but everyone can join my house or can come to my house just knowing my little combination thing, and it's not very hard to get it. So yeah, we're going to be making this force field thing, and I made some modules here. These things take so much diamonds, but have lots of diamonds now. Yeah, woo! You almost have 1,000 diamonds because I've been running a quarry. The new, what are these guys called? They're called Quarry Plus. These guys right here, and I don't know why that is blacked out like that, but these guys are freaking crazy awesome. You can actually put enchant on them with this enchant mover shenanigans, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit here. But what you do is you get a diamond pick that has some enchants on it. Let's say it's got efficiency 5, so you put your diamond pick in here, your quarry plus right here, and then you would click it 5 times. It would remove it from the pick and put it onto your quarry. So my quarry right now has efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and fortune 3 on it, which is pretty crazy awesome. And yeah, I'll explain what each of the efficiencies do, or each of the enchants do on the quarry in a second here. But yeah, so I have this little guy set up here, you guys can see, and basically this guy is just making markers for me when I fill stuff in, and I don't know why this is doing that. Is it because I clicked something down here or something? I don't know, man. Alright, so we're gonna set up this guy right here because I think this is like basically the middle of my base. And yeah, this thing down here probably most likely reach all over there. I only made 58 of these. I don't know if that is enough for this guy, but we're going to put this guy underground if it decides to let me pick it up. Come on, man. Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay. We're gonna put this guy in here. Right? And let's actually replace this. Boop. Alright, so this guy's gonna go in here, right? Maybe you can put him in the wall over here. I think that would be good. And then we could probably just go in just a tad bit further because we have a few machines that we actually have to set up in here. Alright, so I think we can put that guy over there. And then we can do this. We need this guy and this guy. And I'll explain these shenanigans once I set them up here. Oops. This guy goes in the bottom. Actually, we can put this guy here. And then put this guy here, just in case it doesn't reach. This guy right here basically puts in power. It can either be MJs, RF, or EU, and it makes it into watts, or I think they're watts, megawatts or something, and basically it fills this guy up, which then fills this guy up with power. And yeah, so I think we're gonna have to make we'll just make a tesseract here just because of aesthetics, I guess you could say. I don't wanna move all these hook one of these energy conduits up to it because I just don't. I don't think it will work that well. So we'll make a tesseract here. Let's do tesseract. And I'm fairly certain I have the materials to make these. Let's see here. Do we have a tesseract already made? No, we don't. We made one the other day though. Alright, we need a bucket of the Enderium stuff. Enderium, and we have a few buckets here, so we can just use one of these instead of having to use the liquid or the magma crucible for that. Alrighty then, perfect. That's gonna take a little bit of time to fill up, but should not take very long. Alright, I was thinking of putting this anti-personnel module, but I think it wouldn't be very fair if anyone came to my house and just didn't know what was going on and just walked into the force field and died. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll do the this one, the shocking one, because it doesn't really do very much damage, and I'll just let people know that they shouldn't try to go through it, right? So yeah, let's do this. I think we can just put this guy right here, and we'll do 101. We'll do receive power only. Oops. Right? And then we'll do private, or else it will not work. Bloop. And will you fill up? Yeah, okay, so we can do that. That is perfect. And now we'll do this guy, and we'll do equalize, I guess. That's good as is. Let's not turn that guy on yet. We're going to be using the sphere module, or sphere mode. There's a few different modes. I'll show you guys them right here. Force field. Oh my goodness, moron. Alright, so there is cube mode, sphere mode, tube mode, pyramid mode, and cylinder mode. I've only messed around with the cube, the sphere, and the tube. The tube, basically, you guys could imagine a tube, right? It's just basically a cube, but on both sides you can go through it. So yeah, it's not very complicated. So let's try this. Let's do this guy. And I made some of these capacitors as well, and some of these speed modules. I think it'll just be, let's just do this guy. We'll do half of them in there, and we'll put all the speed ones, or half of them in here. Yeah, right there. There you go. Okay, so that should go a lot quicker, right? Should transfer power a lot quicker. And we'll do, should we do half and half? I think we should. Okay, let's do half there, and then we'll do 16 in here and 16 in here. That should be pretty good, right? And 1 second. I was testing this thing out the other day. I'll be right back in 1 second. Hi guys, sorry about that, but yeah, I am back here, and let's get our, this guy is what I needed before. What? Can I, did I run out of blocks? Yeah, I did. Okay, but here's my quarry. I was going to show you guys it, right? It's got, as you guys can see, efficiency 5 on breaking 3 and fortune 3 on it. And basically what efficiency 5 does, it just makes it dig a lot quicker, and by a lot quicker I mean like 15, 20 times quicker than a regular quarry. The unbreaking 3 basically makes it so that it uses less power, and fortune 3, you guys should know what it does. But yeah, we got ourselves a nano suit now as well. I think that's the only new things that I have. I don't know if I showed you guys my power setup last video that I did on here, but yeah, so if I didn't tell you guys, my nuclear reactor thing blew up and basically made a big hole in here and blew up all my machines, so I had to make all these guys back again, and I got a sort of decent setup here now. Basically, if I want to macerate stuff and then put it in the furnace, I just put it in here, it goes through here, and it goes into this chest, and then goes into the furnace. And if there's no room, I'll just go around and around till it has room, and then it will go into here, which will go into my ME system, which is alright for now. I want to automate this stuff so that when I run the quarry, all my ores and stuff will automatically get smelted. But yeah, we got 30, I think 30 geothermal generators now, which is pretty crazy. It's about 1,200 EU a second or 600 EU a tick, which is pretty crazy. We got 5 MFEs here, which adds up to 20,000 or 20 million EU, which is not really that much, because these things, if you guys see, they almost all have overclockers in them. When I have ores being macerated and furnaced or smelted, it wastes its power really quick, which not good. I don't know why these things are turning this color. It's pretty weird. And I was trying to mess around with the portals yesterday with this identification card, see if we could just use that instead of having to put the code in. Just use like a little card that has a code on it so that people can't just enter my code if they know it. But I didn't really look into it yet. Probably look into it a little bit later today. But yeah, so this is pretty much it here. Let's get our camouflage and our shock here, and then I'll show you guys what we're going to be doing with these identification cards here. Alright, and we're gonna go get some glass blocks because I kind of want to make the force field out of glass, because I think that would look the coolest. And why is this force field not spawning? This is weird. It should be spawning. It hasn't spawned at all. Maybe it needs more power for it to actually start spawning, because when I tried this in creative, it worked before my little test world. Oh, it's off. That's why I forgot to turn it on. What a moron. Okay, so this guy should start to generate here, right? Yeah, you guys see the little blue box? I don't know. I kind of don't like these little blue box that much. And you got shocked. I kind of want to set them to glass. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see though. I think glass would look freaking awesome. That's why I made that camouflage thing. I think this is how this works. I think you just put a glass block in it, and then it switches it over to glass. Boop. Right? And now it should be turning these guys into glass blocks. Right? And yeah, there we go. Awesome. You guys shocked? Yup. Alright, that's freaking awesome. Let's go check. Actually, it's probably going to take a little bit of time to generate here. I wanted to check how far this extended, if this covers my whole base. Because this goes all the way underground, so it's like my base has a little bubble in it, and nothing can hurt it. I kind of want to put a mob shenanigans on it as well, so that no mobs can spawn inside of here, even if it's dark. Ooh, hey buddy. Oh yeah, and I got the wither gene now also. I wanted to show you guys that this episode as well, which we should be able to get to. No problem. Actually, before we do that, we need to make this what's it called? Biometric identifier. And basically, this guy is what allows you to go through the force field with an identification card put in it. I think we can, let's see here, do we have to put this guy like next to him? Let me do that, and then put this guy in here and put Oscar's thing in. Do Z121, and we'll do allow a player to move through fields. Do 121, right? And then we do this. Boop. Bypass defense. I think that's what we want, right? And we want to put this on frequency 10. Turn it on. What? Okay, there you go. So that guy is now on, right? And I don't think it requires power, right? And we can make it so that only me and Oscar can break blocks as well, so that if anyone somehow manages to get in here, they won't be able to break blocks or basically do anything. And I guess it doesn't work if you're flying. But basically what this would allow us to do is if we hold shift, it would allow us to go through the wall, right? Let's see here. So there's this block right here. And it does not seem like it is. I can't really test it right now. Alright, so I guess while this generates, I'll show you guys the genetics shenanigans. So basically the genetic stuff is very, very simple. If you go on, let's kill this guy really quick. Oops. And you're dead. Alright, so we kill this guy, right? Alright, so if you go on advanced genetics, you got all this stuff, right? And most of it is very simple. Basically what you need is a syringe, right? Or a scraper. And you go around and scrape mobs. I don't know, let's see if we can find a zombie here, because I don't have the zombie gene, and the zombie gene is pretty crazy awesome. I think it's like you have more. Ooh, nice chunk error right here. We can see a zombie down there. Oh, there's a one right here. So let's scrape this guy a few times here, and hopefully we'll be able to get his little gene. And screw you, man. No one likes you. Come on, dude. And spiders allow me to climb walls, which I don't need because I can fly. So yeah. Alright, let's go back to the housage, and I'll show you guys the machines in what order you gotta put them in so that you can make genes yourself, so you can fly yourself. So let's get in here. And basically, first machine you need is a DNA analyzer. But since I have this guy, let's just put all these guys in here. I guess you can shift and then click all of them in. But yeah, you need this guy first, right? You analyze it, and then you go to the extractor, which gives you these little balls, or actually the analyzer gives you those little balls, and then this guy gives you like a DNA strand, which you guys will see in a moment here, or not. You'll see it right here. See, DNA strand. And then you need a decryptor, which will decrypt the DNA strands, I guess you could say, or helix as it calls it, the mod calls it. But yeah, here we go. We got resistance, and you need the splitter to actually split the DNA strand to pick whatever gene you want to get. And then you need a breeder, which you put in here, and it asks you, or actually it tells you how many basic genes, I think they're called. Yeah, basic genes you need to get the actual genes. So we need 12, so we got 4. That one doesn't work. There's a lot of these that don't work. Alright, let's put these in. This thing is pretty quick. I got a lot of overclockers. It says 12 overclockers on it. And I guess the power isn't quick enough for it to just stay still, because if it did, then we could just put these in really quick. So we need 12 more. And I think I told someone to use my basic genes the other day. So we probably don't have very many, which is not good. Okay. Need a few more here. I think we get... Wait, did this thing not go through? Oh, this thing is full, that's why. Okay. So these produce this stuff called organic drops, which you can use in a furnace as fuel. Or you can put it in a generator as well as a fuel. But I'm fairly certain you don't want that because it's not very good. It takes a lot of these to smelt a stack of cobblestone. I think it takes like half a stack of it to smelt down cobblestone to smooth stone, which stinks. So would not recommend it. But yeah, let's see this thingage, and it seems like the force field is not coming in here, and I need it to not come in here, right? So that stuffage is protected. Fairly certain it probably just scratches right there, or maybe not, because it should go a little bit further. Is this thing like fully built yet? Maybe you should make some more speed modules. Alright, while we wait for the genetic stuff to finish. No! Can I just get some basic genes? Thank you very much. That's 9, 10, 11, and then one more, and we can do it. I don't know how long this episode will be. I think it's going to be pretty long. It seems like it's been going on for a while now. But we will see once it's over, I guess. Basic, 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 basic. And I believe we have enough. 10, 11, and 12. Alright, so once you get this, right? Once you get your completed gene, you get a syringe, which is not very difficult to make. I'll show you guys what you need. You need an arrow, a little bit of iron, and a glass bottle. So not very hard, right? So you get your syringe, right? You first have to extract blood from yourself. So bloop, extract blood from yourself, and you need a centrifuge. So once you got yourself a centrifuge and a syringe, and you have extracted blood from yourself, you can then put it in the centrifuge, wait for it to spin a million times, and then you take it out and you put it in here, like so, in the DNA combiner, and then you put your completed gene over here, your syringe over here, and you wait for it, and boop, it is now done. Now you centrifuge it again, right? Get all that genes, all those genes mixed up nice and mixed. And then you can inject yourself, and bloop, now I have resistance 2, which is pretty freaking awesome. I don't know exactly what resistance does, but I think it like decreases the damage that you take. I think that's what it does. I have no clue. Alright, so we're gonna make some of these speed modules, I think is what they're called. Let's see here. Force field. Oops. Force field. And they are these guys, right? Okay, so these are not very hard to make. And let's just make a whole bunch of these. Oh, no, I'm making the wrong ones. Oops. Crap. Let's just make a few of these. Actually, let's make a few more. I'm wasting so many diamonds here. But we almost got 1,000 diamonds, so we are set. We are set to go. Make a few more. I don't think we really need these that much, because once this thing is done, it's not gonna have to rebuild again unless I decide to make it bigger or whatever. But yeah, let's just boop. And this guy will go a lot quicker and sucking up a lot of power. I think my machines are good though, yeah. Everything seems pretty good. Also, I got a resonant energy cell in here now too. It's got 50 million RF, which is crazy awesome. And it's crazy overall how much it can hold. Alright, let's go see if this guy is building any quicker here. And I just thought of something. If we can't shift click in or fly shift click in, this isn't gonna be that great. I wonder why it's not letting me go through. Do I have to put that guy like right next to it or something? No, it's gonna flicker all around. Alright, that's good, I guess. Alright, so this thing does not seem to be working. Let's type something in here like Bob. Something that nothing comes up so that we can see this. Or we could just press O. Alright, let's see here. Warp allows player to go through and bypass force field. Warp and bypass defense, right? Warp and bypass defense. And then do you put people's names like down here or something? Is that what you do? I don't even know. Machine with the same frequency share. Maybe this thing can't give it energy. Let's see. Let's take this out. Maybe you gotta turn it off first. Okay. Gotta do this. Boop. Please give me the force field. What just happened? Oh, the the little hopper picked it up. I see. Okay. What if we put it right here? Does that work? And do 10. And we do bloop and bloop. What is this? Bypass. Use remote control. Open GUIs. Allow the player to open GUIs and blocks. Place blocks. Alright, right, and now can I give myself that? Okay. Bloop. 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 And then we turn it on. And let's go check if this did anything, because this is being pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. What? Huh. That's really, really weird. I wonder if it's supposed to do that. Let's see, if we turn this guy off, we'll see what happens, and I think this will be the video here. Let's turn it off and see if we can see these things outside. Once it's built, I think I'm just gonna take the overclocker shenanigans off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna figure this out, and next episode I'll let you guys know what happened. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am greatly grateful, I guess, if you stayed this long for the video. Thank you very much. And if you liked the video, please leave me a like. That would be awesome. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.